The Sayona is a spectrum belonging to the oral literature of Venezuelan folklore, based on a legend that tells the appearance of an elegant and tall woman who punishes unfaithful men. It is native to the Venezuelan region of the plains. It appears in multiple anthologies of stories in Venezuela. It is extended its use to scare children and superstitious, and has been included in some textbooks for elementary. 1 Even La Sayona has had songs like Alma Lainra or narrative song. Where is a song of Lainra's Legends of Venezuela? She is also confused with the Weeping Woman, who is a spirit with many similarities. The original legend of La Sayona basically tells the story of a very jealous woman named Quesilda, who killed her husband and mother, thinking that they had an affair. His mother, in the agony of death, cursed her. Since then his soul in pain wanders without rest or peace, chasing unfaithful men to conquer them and then kill them. The origin of the name is because it wears a black sack, since the legend dates from the colonial era. There are thousands of versions of encounters with La Sayona, which are what has popularized this mythical character. 23 It is also said that La Sayona has the peculiarity of unfolding. This means that it can be presented as a dog, a wolf, or as the woman described above. 4. But all the versions agree that she is a beautiful woman with long black hair, although she does not maintain this appearance, since once cornered she shows her true form to the victim, who persecutes the womanizing men. This narration is usually finished with warnings such as, therefore, it is better that those men who enjoy deceiving their partner, think about it before La Sayona appears. The legend also tells that La Sayona always wears white and that her particular cry can be heard in the distance and that it also bristles the hairs of those who hear it. This last feature of La Sayona makes it even closer to the banshees. One of the versions of the legend tells the facts as follows. Legend of La Sayona tells the story that a long time ago, lived a very beautiful woman, called Melissa. From a young age Melissa had been very jealous. Melissa grew up and married a very good man, who was incapable of hurting anyone. A short time later they had a beautiful son. But in his town, which is in the region of Los Llanos, there was a man of bad faith, a liar, and a womanizer who went mad over her. He watched her every day while she was swimming naked in the river, until she one day discovered him. "What are you doing here spying on me?" "Even though I could wait for you," Melissa told him. To which he replied, "I'm not spying, I came to warn you, woman, that your man is changing you for another, your husband is betraying you with your own mother." A story that was totally uncertain. Hearing this Melissa paled and ran to his house. When she got there, she found her husband, but she was full of jealousy. Melissa set fire to her own house in which her husband and her 9-month-old baby were. From afar you could hear the cries of the baby and the cries of the husband, but by the time the neighbors arrived it was too late. While the neighbors were lamenting, Melissa had already arrived at her mother's house, to which she told her what she had done and why she did it. The mother was horrified, told him that she had not betrayed her. But her daughter did not believe her, because of jealousy, and the mother fled to the patio, but she could not escape and Melissa attacked her with a machete, giving her 3 cuts in the stomach. Before she died the mother cursed her, "I never lied to you, and you committed the worst sin, killing, but I condemn you, Sayona." Since then, it is told in the town, that the womanizing men are shown a beautiful woman, who asks them to light a cigar. There are thousands of versions of encounters with La Sayona, which are what has popularized this mythical character. It is also said that La Sayona has the peculiarity of unfolding. This means that it can be presented as a dog, a wolf, or as the woman described above. The legend also tells that La Sayona always wears white and that her particular cry can be heard in the distance and that it also bristles the hairs of those who hear it. Another characteristic present in many accounts of appearances of the spectrum, is the peculiarity of growing in height to reach 6 meters, according to various testimonies. If you are a womanizer and unfaithful and you are driving alone on a desolate road at night, be careful if you see on the side of the road a beautiful woman, dressed in white, pale skin and long black hair, be careful to stop, because you can be that you are the next victim of the Sayona.